man is found dead inside his apartment. The door is locked from the inside. The windows are sealed. There are no signs of forced entry, no fingerprints, no murder weapon, and no suspects. Was it the perfect murder, or did investigators overlook the one clue that could have solved everything? The locked room murder, a killer who vanished without trace. On a cold November evening, 42-year-old Daniel Harper returned home after finishing work. Neighbors later told police nothing seemed unusual. At around 8:30 p.m., someone heard what sounded like heavy objects falling to the floor. Nobody called the police. Nobody checked on Daniel. It was just another quiet night, or so everyone thought. 2 days later, Daniel failed to appear at work. His employer contacted family members. When no one could reach him, police were called. Officers forced open the apartment door. Inside, Daniel was laying on the living room floor. He had suffered a fatal stab wound. It's something immediately confused investigators. The apartment door had been locked from the inside. Every window was secured. Nothing appeared stolen. There were no signs of a struggle. It looked impossible. Detectives searched every inch of the apartment. No fingerprint except Daniel's. No DNA belonging to other person. No footprints. No murder weapon. Even surveillance camera outside the building revealed nothing unusual. No visitor entered. No visitor left. The case quickly became one of the city's greatest mystery. Investigators learned Daniel had recently received anonymous threats. Months earlier, he had exposed financial fraud involving millions of dollars. Several people had a motive: former business partners, and angry investors, even a close friend. But every suspect had what appeared to be a solid alibi. The investigation stalled. Nearly 6 months later, a forensic analyst re-examined photographs from the crime scene. One detail stood out. A bookshelf had moved only a few centimeters. Behind it was a narrow maintenance passage connecting neighboring apartments. It was designed decades earlier for electrical wiring. Most residents didn't even know it existed. Could someone have entered through the hidden passage? Investigators inspected the passage. Inside, they found microscopic fibers matching a rare type of work glove. Phone records also showed one suspect had been inside the building that night. He had used the hidden passage to enter Daniel's apartment. After committing the murder, he escaped the same way. The apartment remained locked from the inside, creating the illusion that no one had entered. After nearly a year, police arrested former business associate. Faced with overwhelming evidence, he confessed. The motive: Daniel had uncovered an embezzlement scheme worth millions. The killer believed murder was the only way to silence him forever. He almost succeeded, except for one overlooked clue: a bookshelf moved only a few centimeters. Some crimes seem impossible. Some killers believe they have committed the perfect murder. But history shows that even the smallest detail can expose the biggest lie. If investigators had ignored that hidden passage, this case may never have been solved. If you enjoy true crime documentaries that explore mysterious investigations, unsolved cases, and the science behind criminal investigations, subscribe for more stories every week.